that's all that is really remaining of this Awami League headquarters or the party office right over here in the heart of Dhaka. You look at these posters which are torn, it's completely burnt down place over here. And most of the supporters of Sheikh Hasina, members of the party, have clearly gone underground because they are very much aware of the palpable anger against both Sheikh Hasina and Awami League. We've been seeing pictures throughout the city where students and all of the others who are angry with what they call the corrupt regime of Sheikh Hasina, they want her to come back over here, they want her to be tried and also to be hanged. Those kind of posters are all over the place. All that is remaining of this party office are the burnt walls, stone posters, completely disheveled over here. Whenever the elections are held, will the Awami League be a part of the elections? Will it be able to be a part of the elections? Because that's going to be the big question. As I said, I mean, most of the party workers have now gone underground. Is there a second line of leadership who can actually salvage the situation for her party? Can there be a Awami League minus Sheikh Hasina? That's the larger question which is now arising. But this is Jannatul 9 Onnop. He was very much there on that fateful day which was the collapse of the Sheikh Hasina government, and we are actually beginning from outside the headquarters of the Awami League office right over here in the heart of Dhaka, and it's not too far away from the Dhaka College as well. If you can just relive for us those moments, because this is also the spot you're telling me where the protests actually gained momentum. So can you just start, how was it organized? Was it sporadic or was it something which was building up?
At first we organized in the science laboratory area. You have come from here. The science laboratory area, we were organized there, and we got news that some of the protesters were held in the party office by the supporters of the dictator.
In this party office?
Yes, in this party office by the supporters of the dictators and the Awami League activists. So we started to march from science lab so we can come here and rescue them. So when we reach here, you can see those elephants, the Pilkhana.
That white elephant over there.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the spot where the students
came here. Police stopped us that we cannot go there, and police didn't attack us that day. So we took another way from Dhanmundi 15, and we came from this side, and when we came here.
So the college is there?
No, the college. My college is there.
The college.
We took the backward way.
Okay.
So when we came here, the supporters of the dictator, the Awami League activists started to shooting at us.
Okay.
Yes, they were shooting at us, and as far as I remember, the guns of police, shotguns, tear shells, sound grenade was with them, and they were shooting at us continuously. Since we didn't have any arms with us, we only have sticks, so we just fought as much as we can. But there was a time when we have to run because the firing was increasing and their people was increasing. Since their people were increasing, that means the arms will also increase. They will fire more at us. So we have to leave the spot. We have to. We went to this way and that way. Some people went inside of the areas.
Okay. But are you finally relieved and happy that she's fled the country and in that coup her government has fallen?
Yes, not me also. Everyone in the country is happy because she flew and she used to pressure the people. Lord, you have seen the vandalism on the statues of Father of the Nation. I will explain that in a way. If you eat too much, what will happen? You will vomit. This is the thing that happened with Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur.
So the anger is not so much with Bangabandhu, but the anger is with her, and that was reflected in the collapse of the statue.
Yes, the anger is with Sheikh Hasina,
and he had to pay the price.
Yes, he had to pay the price because this was I'm saying. If you eat too much, you will vomit. This is exactly happened with Sheikh Mujibur Rahman because in our country, if you want to do anything, you are bound to speak about the father of the nation.
So, Arnab, what is it that you people were angry with Sheikh Hasina about? It was not surely only about reservation. It was also about corruption. What are the grievances the people have against her?
Okay, we also experience corruption in her regime, and also you can find that people were disappearing. If we talk against Sheikh Hasina, we will have to be disappear for sure. Some of the people are still disappeared. We didn't get their bodies. You know, we have a BNP leader called Ilyas Ali, who is died. One of the police or ex-police have agreed on this thing that he is not anymore. You have seen the news on our media, something called Aina Ghor, where disappeared people used to keep themselves. So these were the things. That's why people were too much angry on her.
So what do you want now? I mean, yesterday I saw some slogans in the last few days that I've been here. They're saying we want her to be hanged. She should be brought back. Is that what you're asking for?
Yes, people are asking for that since she has done too many crimes into our country. So people are thinking that Sheikh Hasina should bring to Bangladesh and she should face the court trial.
But there is also this criticism that the students have become politicized over here. You've played into the hands of, say, the BNP or political opponents of Sheikh Hasina. Is that fair to say so?
No, the thing is the people of Bangladesh and every political party wanted the same thing, that Sheikh Hasina must step down. So when the protest started, all the political parties, political people, normal students, normal people, everyone worked to make Sheikh Hasina step down. So
it's a success of the student movement, you would say?
Yes, it is the success of
You're going to be the watchdog on the new government whenever it's formed? Or are you people going to withdraw from the politics of it?
No, I think the people should stay, the students, exactly, students should stay in the road.
Okay, you should be like a pressure group on whoever is the government.
Yes, exactly. If we students are on the road, the government will work truly, you know, for the country.
Yes, that makes sense. One last question I really want to ask you is that there's a lot of reports about how in this movement, say, Bangladeshi Hindus have been attacked, and that gives a bad image to Bangladesh outside. What would you want to say on that?
Okay, this thing has a history. If you look at 2001 election of Bangladesh, when BNP formed the government, before 3 months of taking oath, these things were happening. Like Hindus were getting attacked. So I think it's the Awami propaganda or Awami conspiracies. When they fall from their seats, their government, they started to attacking on Hindus. I am a Muslim. I have rescued or I have give defense to my Hindu friends, to the temple in my area. We worked so that people cannot attack there. So I think it's a Awami conspiracy who wanted to create a fight between Hindu and Muslims in our country.
Thank you very, very much for speaking to us. Well, this was one of the most revered and go-to spot whenever anyone visited Dhaka or Bangladesh. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's memorial, or the Bongo Bandhu, or the father of the nation as he was called. But this also became one of the first spots to be taking a hit because of the anger against Sheikh Hasina. All that remains of this memorial is few people coming over here, as you can watch them, just to see what went wrong, what is the condition of this place now, and a couple of guards who are hanging around here to try and ensure securing where there's nothing much left to kind of look after. I'm just going to try and show you some of the shots which are remaining of one of the rooms which housed the memorial of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. You can see the walls in a very sorry state. And when I did speak to people, and I spoke to many of the protesting students, they said it's not that we are angry with Bongo Bandhu. It is just that we are so angry with Sheikh Hasina, who has defiled the memory of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Therefore, this was a collateral damage. He had to pay the price of it. So I doubt that for now there are going to be many people who are going to come and pay their tributes over here. Whoever's the new regime, whatever's the new regime over here, and the students, today this man who ironically gave the identity to Bangladesh is also now come to identify everything that they fought against, they resisted against.